Hey, top of the morning. You know who it is. Coach Jack Daniels at the Boxers Trainers Channel. And like this morning, we are having a conversation about one of the best Puerto Rican boxers in a long time, man. Right? That is none other than Xander Zayas, right? So Xander Zayas has been on the internet making a lot of noise about Devin Haney. Devin Haney, we all know, it's world known that Devin Haney will fight anybody, right? So let's be perfectly clear about that. Now, Xander Zayas is the 150 pound, 154-pound junior or super welterweight champion of the world, right? So at first, Xander Zayas came to boxing as a mild mannered gentleman, right? And that's what people noted him for the most, as he had a laid back demeanor, if you will, right? He was not the type that was making a lot of noise about different boxers who happened to, some of them, as we well know, trash talk, right? Danda Diaz. It was not the type to bark down another boxer's throat about his skill set, about his actions, the way he presented himself. None of that. Danda Diaz, to date, right, or until to date, right, did Danda Diaz participate in that type of behavior? But for some reason, unbeknown to me, Jack Daniels of the Boxing Trainers Channel, Xander Zayas had to say a lot of bad things about Devin Haney, specifically because Devin the Dream Haney said, uh, "Oh, he got two belts, right?" That fired up Xander Zayas, and Xander Zayas has been on the internet since then, critiquing Devin the Dream Haney, and might I add, in a negative light. So Devin the Dream Haney does what Devin Haney does. He calls Xander Zayas out, right? You know what I mean? And then Zayas responded in like fashion and said some more nasty things, right? And now, let me say this to Xander Zayas, right? And if you anticipate fighting Devin Dream Haney, this is something that you don't get involved in when it comes to downplaying or talking trash to Devin Dream Haney. Because what Devin Dream Haney does, and he is noted for this, 33 wins, he is noted for this, no losses, right? He uses that as an ammunition to get in the gym, right? And critique you, Xander Zayas, right? To the point where he has to come up with a logical game plan to beat your butt. That's how Devin the Dream Haney gets down, right? Now, I am here primarily as an agent of Xander Zayas and to allow Xander Zayas to hear what I just said and to say, don't do that. Because all you're doing is you find Devin Haney and he's gonna whoop your ass. That's the way Devin the Dream Haney get out. I mean, I know the people in the Puerto Rican community, they don't want to hear that. They don't want to hear that. They want to hear all the glorious things about Donald Diaz, right? But today there is none of that, right? We talking about Donald Diaz, and when is Donald Diaz going to get his team in a position where those two can fight? That's what I'm. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm about. That's what I want. That's what this podcast is really about today, right? Is promoting Xander Zayas into not chasing um, another belt, right? But stepping up to the plate and getting to that contract and signing that contract to fight Devin the Dream Haney. Because Devin the Dream Haney has you on that hit list and he has you as a top priority, right? So I mean, that should be enough to offend you to the point where you want to fight down Devin A. Dream Haney, not after your next fight, but right now. Let's fight. Get with your team, get with your promoter, your manager, and get that contract moving. Because people want to see. I want to see that fight, man. I think that that's an awesome fight. So that being said, it's an amazing thing because don't nobody in the Puerto Rican community want to hear this. I don't know why. I would have thought that the Puerto Rican community would have been so outraged that they'd have been breaking their neck to get to uh, the podcast to defend the integrity of Xander Zayas. But it ain't happening. What is that? I mean, is that because the Puerto Rican community knows the fate of Xander Zayas as he gets in the ring with Devin G. Haney? And I want to be perfectly clear about this last thing. Yes, I am a journalist, right? And I represent the facts as they exist, right? So if you hear me saying that Devin Haney will whoop Xander, that's my opinion. And I believe it's predicated on the fact that Devin the Dream Haney is an awesome boxer, man. You can't take that away from me, right? And do I support him? 100%. Now, but I do expect a challenge from the Puerto Rican community. I'm not going to get that today, I guess. So that being said, hit the subscribe button, hit the like button, drop a comment in the comment section, and let the old man know who do you guys think will win between Xander Zayas and Devin Haney. That being said, I'm gone, man. I'm done with y'all in the Puerto Rican community. Later. Didn't get a bite.